everyone. Welcome to another episode of Hunterdon County Farm to Fork. I'm Sandra Grency, Family and Community Health Sciences Educator for Rutgers Cooperative Extension of Hunterdon County. And today our produce du jour is luscious summer peaches. Peaches are among my very favorite summer fruits. And if you watched Megan's video last week, you learned about the cultivation of peaches and that New Jersey plays a significant role in the production of peaches. So we're going to get right into my trivia question, which leads into some interesting nutrition facts about peaches. So, the trivia of the day. Peaches are rich in vitamin A, which is essential for good vision and maintaining healthy skin and mucous membranes. A precursor compound of vitamin A is associated with the yellow-orange color of peaches. Name this compound. I'll let you think about that for a minute. Did you say beta-carotene? If you did, that's correct. So beta-carotene is actually a provitamin, which converts into vitamin A inside of the body. In plants, including peaches, beta-carotene is the plant pigment responsible for the yellow, orange, and red coloring in fruits and vegetables. So there you have it, some interesting trivia about the compounds in peaches that cause their wonderful color. But they also have significant health benefits. So the type of compound that we just talked about, beta-carotene, is a member of the phenolic compound family. And those compounds in the body act as antioxidants. So their job is to destroy all of the harmful free radical compounds that can form in cells and can actually cause the destruction of cells. So antioxidants in our bodies are a really good thing, and fruits and vegetables are generally high in all kinds of antioxidants. And in peaches, of course, the beta-carotene compounds are just one of the antioxidants in peaches, but one of the most prominent ones. But besides antioxidant compounds, one average size peach has about 50 calories, and it has about 2 grams of fiber, and it provides about 6% of your vitamin A requirement and 15% of your vitamin C needs. So if those aren't enough good reasons to eat peaches, there's always my favorite reason: they taste great. And I think that peaches, the flavor in peaches is really hard to duplicate. Artificial peach flavor, for the most part, in my humble opinion, falls short of the wonderful, true peach flavor. So peaches are just coming into season in New Jersey, and the recipe that I have selected for today is savory grilled peaches. Now, I've been wanting to make a grilled peach recipe for a while. And there are so many variations. There are those that are on the sweet side, so like a dessert, and those that are more of a savory side that can be used as a side dish, or they really can even be dressed up and used as a dessert. So the one I chose today is, of course, if you've been following me, I always pick simple recipes. I don't like to fuss in the kitchen. So basically, it's essentially an herb-basted peach recipe. The ingredients are just extra virgin olive oil. And I selected from my garden of herbs some fresh basil. I happen to have a lot of that right now. And also some fresh thyme. And I selected lemon thyme. I thought that would be a really nice flavor addition. So all I did, I just made a slurry of olive oil and chopped basil and chopped thyme. And it's good if you make this in advance and let it sit in the refrigerator for the flavor to really infuse into the olive oil.
And you can put as much herbs as you like. I really want to taste the herb flavor on my peaches, so I went a little heavy-handed, as you can see. But not all of that will stick to the peaches after they're grilled. So there are so many other herb combinations that you could make. You could do mint, you could do rosemary. Really, whatever you're growing in the garden, that probably will work with peaches. So very simple recipe. Before we talk about that, how do you know when your peaches are ripe? Because they could be pretty tricky. So when you get them, if you're getting them from the store or the farmer's market, they may be still hard to touch because peaches are quite fragile as they ripen. Once they ripen, they can get overripe really quickly. So if you are buying your peaches or getting your peaches and they're still hard, allow them to ripen, continue ripening at room temperature. Don't put them in direct sun, but keep them out on the counter in a bowl like I've had here. And once they get to your desired level of ripeness, and for me, that's usually when, when I feel the peach, it's not mushy, but you can feel that the flesh is starting to soften. So at that stage, the ripening will go really fast if you leave it out at room temperature. And what can happen is you can start to get some bruising and eventually mold. So that's the point. If you're not going to be consuming them right away, that's the point that I just put them in the refrigerator. So as I was planning this video, I needed to plan my logistics. So these peaches have been in the fridge for a day or so, and they're still perfectly fine. They're not extra soft. They're really still ready to eat. So that's a tip. So all I have to do now, if you have a gas grill, this is really going to be easy. You can use your barbecue grill. If you have a gas stovetop that has a grill pan or grill feature, you can do it right there in your kitchen. My kitchen has an electric stove, so not great for grilling. So what I did was I brought out my handy my countertop griddler, and that's how I'll be grilling the peaches. So all you need to do is wash your peaches, cut them in half, and remove the stone, the pit. And using a brush, all you're going to do is really just baste them with the herb olive oil mixture. And I like to actually get some of those herbs onto the peaches, so when they grill, they'll still be stuck on the peaches and the flavor will be delicious. So there you have preparation for the grilling of the peach. It couldn't be any easier. And I'm not actually going to put them on my griddler right now because I made a batch in advance, and I'll show you what they look like. But that's all there is to it. So you put them cut side down on your grill, and you really have to watch them carefully. On my griddler, they took about 5 minutes. I wanted to get the nice little grill marks, and I wanted them to soften a little bit more and, semi-cook. But be careful, you'll know you're over grilling them if they start to spread and lose their shape. So don't go to that point. Try to just get them to just soften. So on your grill, you're going to have to experiment with that. But like I said, on my griddler inside, it took 4 to 5 minutes for peaches, so like an average sized peach. Okay, so I will be back to show you the finished product. Okay, so I hope you could tell from that picture that I shared of the finished product just how delicious looking those savory summer grilled peaches turned out. And other variations for grilled peaches, you can serve them with a scoop of ice cream as dessert, or sweetened ricotta cheese, maybe sprinkled with chopped almonds. You could do a balsamic basting sauce, so for a little bit more sweet and sour type of a flavor profile. You could do blue cheese, mascarpone cheese. They're so versatile. They can be, they fit
beautifully in as a summer side dish or a light and delicious and nutritious summer dessert. So however you grill your peaches, I hope you give it a try. And I will see you next time on the next episode of Hunterdon County Farm to Fork. See you then.